Now then, welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing? Leave some likes and some comments down below and tell me all about your day. I'm interested, honestly. I do like to read my comments and find out what people are up to. I've been working a little bit around here today. Not really spent too much time on here today. But I've done a few little bits and pieces. I've just been harvesting petals and things. Well, I've been harvesting these guys, yeah. And just dumping the supplies in there when I feel like it. I've been doing these guys as well and just dumping the supplies in there when I feel like it. I've moved this sort of section around. I've moved my seed analyzer over here with spare bits and pieces for agricraft and a bin for getting rid of junk, because this is kind of my area for experimenting with the agricraft seeds and buying new seeds and then filling this place out with seeds. But I don't really need anything. That's the biggest issue I have with a lot of mod packs, is I don't necessarily need to do all the things, but I kind of want to do all the things. Today, though, we're going to do something that I think I need to do. And hopefully this mana will be doing something good soon as well. What's going on with that? Did I reselect that at some point and mess it about? The day blooms have got all the mana in it. The spreader's spreading to the mana pool. Oh, yeah, that's okay. It's all working fine. They're just, I must have used a lot recently. Yeah. This pool is nice and full, which is the pool we're going to need today. And I think I'm going to get rid of these guys because I've got more than enough bees right now to not have to worry about all that. I am going to keep this here, though, because I have a feeling that that's going to be some kind of use today. We're going to work on this Thorncraft mixed with Botania today. And I've been looking at this for a while, and people have been suggesting it in the comments for a while. And it hasn't gone unnoted that this is a way of getting ethereal essence without destroying nodes or killing wisps. I haven't had much luck in getting wisps to be able to make a wisp farm. So this is the closest thing that I can do to make a wisp farm, or a ethereal essence farm anyway. I don't know what's wrong with the wisps or whether it's not supposed to. Still, people have been telling me all sorts of things, but that's what we're doing today. To start off with, to make that, I need to make all sorts of different runes in a runic altar. So I need to get a runic altar set up as well. One thing I was thinking about, though, when I was thinking, what am I going to do with this? I've got these sparks, and I'm not sure if these sparks can work for a runic altar or not. So I'm just going to test that out first. I think I'll put the runic altar just there, and I'm going to put a spark over it. I don't think you can put a spark on it. Yeah, you can put a spark on it. Okay, maybe I can't do it that way then. Thank you, I'll take that back. Can I break this and then put the spark on first? I might need another block. Let's take one of you. There we go. Need some of you anyway. Let's put that where the block would go. So let's put it just there. Let's put the spark on top. Can't put a spark on top of it. No, I can put a spark on top of the mana pool, but I can't put a spark on top of the runic altar. Okay, well that's kind of solves that problem then. I can't do it the way I was thinking. Maybe you know how to do it better than I do, but that's what I was thinking of doing anyway. I was thinking of putting this there and then having a mana spark link to it to give it power. But instead I shall use a spreader to put mana into that for me. Where's the spreaders when I need them? Forgot no spreaders. I also got this mana pump from something the other day. I don't know where I got this mana pump from. I don't really know how it works. I wonder if it pumps into something like the runic altar. I got it from a quest anyway, but I'm not sure how to use it. I've never used it before. I wonder if I can quickly research that and see what we can do. Mystical items, maybe? Nope. Nope. Back again. Mana manipulation. We got a mana pump in here. No. No. Is it a component part for something? I don't know. Baubles and accessories. End artifacts. Natural apparatus. Mana pylon. I don't know. I'll research that and find out anyway at some future date. But for right now, let's get on with making what we need to do to make this one flower that we can mess around with. like I've said many times before, I'm not so concerned with doing Botania this time around. I would prefer to save Botania and work through it properly in full a later date, just in the Druid's Tale, just because that's more focused on that in particular. And did I get those the wrong way around? Okay. Okay, gimme spreader. How do I make a mana spreader? Oh, I've got an extra block in it. I see. I don't need that block there. And then it's that way around. Or that way around. Or that way around. What? Mana spreader. Mana spreader basics. Isn't it? It's in basics. No. Mana manipulation, mana spreader. Living wood. Not living wood planks. Okay, I'll put living wood planks in. There we go. Okay. Living wood, not living wood planks. That's where I was going wrong from the start. Okay, have I got some living wood in here? I presume I have. Yes. Okay. Put the living wood planks away. I picked it up from the wrong side. I made a derp. Okay, well, that's that. There we go. There's my mana spreader. Okay, clear that out of the way. Mana spreader, let's get some mana going into here. Now, I think I'll just put the mana spreader here. And that'll intercept anything that comes from the farm itself to bring it here. And it will also take it from the mana pool ready to go into here. And then I'll just remove that again later. I still haven't really got a permanent setup in mind for Botania because I wasn't considering it to be a thing that I need to do. I occasionally am going to use it, like today, to make this thing. I'm going to use it, but the rest of the time I'm not so bothered. Right, so what are we going to make? We've got to make a rune of sloth, a rune of autumn. We've got to make a few runes. There's a rune of air there, that's good. I'll take some of that as well, take some of that. Probably going to need all that. Don't know if I need anything else, so that'll be good. Okay, so I've got 2 runes of air, and I'm going to need 2 runes of air overall to make this flower. Because I need a rune of greed, which needs water and spring, and I need a rune of sloth, which needs autumn and air. And autumn needs air, so I've got 2 there, one for the actual product, one for the air. We also need some fire, so I'm going to need some gunpowder and some nether bricks. Well, there's the gunpowder. There's bone meal that I'm going to need as well. Have I got any nether bricks? Yes, I do. 1, 2 nether bricks. And I thought it required some nether wart as well. Let me check that up. We're going to go with the runes in here. Functional, mana manipulation. No, basics, runic altar. Okay. Rune of water, rune of earth, rune of air, rune of fire. Yeah, nether wart, gunpowder, and nether bricks, and some mana steel to make runes of fire. Well, I think we've got everything for that already. Yeah. Gunpowder. Yeah. I'm going to need 3 of these boys. 1, 2, 3. 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, and then tap it with me wand, which I've put away nicely. And boom! Do it, make the things do it. Okay. I like that the little GUI now, well, not GUI, but the little mouse over shows me how much progress has been made. I think that's awesome now. I think that's awesome. And this mana spreader's doing perfect job. Emptying out that, yep. Okay, and we're good. Yes, now all the crackles begin. Okay, throw that on top of there and hit it again. Boom! There's 3 fire. Okay, so we're getting there. The next up after fire, we need water, which requires a few other... yeah, water. And I don't need any more fire. I've got 3 fire from that one. So I don't need any of these components anymore. We can get rid of those. Water is the bone meal. We need sugarcane. Oh, I've got some sugarcane left over. Good. Sugarcane and fishing rod. Yeah, rod. Not the fishing rod that I've been messing around with before. Oh, there's some fishing rod. Awesome. There's already a fishing rod. Cool. And 1 piece of bone meal. Fishing rod, bone meal, yeah. 3 of those again. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So quickly make all of these things and put them together and see how this thing works. 2, 3, one of those, one of those, one of those, and tap it. Awesomes. Really, really cool crafting process for Botania. I really appreciate all of the effort that's gone into make this mod. I mean, the book now says we're on, what is it? Back. 190th edition. 190 updates. I've been doing Botania since, like, the 8th edition. And then I took a big break, so I don't remember everything that's supposed to happen. And everything that's supposed to go. But the next series that I'm doing, The Druid's Tale, should give me every ounce of druidic magic ever. All this stuff is going to happen all the time. Okay, so next up we've got the water, the fire, and the air. That's all the components we need to make everything that we need at the moment. Okay. So now we've got to make some of the spring runes. These are like the basic elemental runes, and they're all pretty much the same. But I do need to make, like, once you've gone through the water, earth, air, fire as all the basic runes, you then start using runes to make other things. So we need a spring to go with our greed. So we're going to need 3 oak saplings and a bit of wheat. Okay. Let's saplings. Saplings, I don't have any oak saplings in there. I bet I've got some in here, though. I bet I've got some in here. Yeah. 3 oak saplings and some wheat. Well, let's just quickly grab some wheat from over here. I could do running around all over the place. I still haven't automated this again. I still haven't automated this to get the cows going. Just recently, thanks for the rain, I just recently updated the farms out here, so I've got some automation farms going on here. I've got some diamond planters there. Let's sleep. I got a diamond planter underneath there, and I found that I could use shiny metal to make the shovel heads and that, but that didn't work for me. So I ended up doing enderium tool heads. So, yeah, molten enderium. I've got some more in there. I've got 2 more to do, but I thought I'm not doing that for this episode because you've already seen me do progressive automation before. But I've got 3 diamond planters underneath here. I'm going to use mattocks that are enderium upgraded mattocks, so they'll run and they'll last a long time for the durability. And they're basically just doing cactus green, and they're going to be doing sugarcane. And I'm going to do a little bit of processing of the cactus and the sugarcane, so they're not just 111s. I'm going to grow them and develop them and sort them all out as well. But while I'm doing that, I would like to have a load of these Essence coming at me. So I can build up a supply of that while I'm working on that lot over there and keep an eye on it over here and all that. Okay. Right, let me check. So 3 of those, water and fire. Okay. We've got 1 of those, 1, 2, 3 of those, and then we're going a water and a fire. Water and fire and zap. That's the spring one. That's good. Okay. I don't think I need any more mana steel, but I might be mistaken. The next one after this then is going to be autumn. Summer, autumn. So we're going to need 3 oak leaves and a spider eye, and we've already got those 2. Okay. We can do that in a minute then. 3 oak leaves and a spider eye. Woohoo! There's that one. Awesome. Rune of Spring. Oak leaves and a spider eye. Have I even got a spider eye? I bet I've got a spider eye in there somewhere. Yeah, just a few. Let's take a spider eye and oak leaves. I should have a load because I've been set my MFR thing to harvest leaves for ages now, and it's been making lots and lots of dirt for me as well. So we've been having quite a supply of dirt. Now I know Botania's got a dirty stick, as Lewis always used to call it, a dirty stick. So the dirty stick is a good thing for making dirt for nothing, basically. But I've not got that far. I've not been bothered doing that, so I've been using it in the ex nihilo way. 1, 2, 3, 1 of those, and then let me remember. Fire and air. Fire and air. So we've got the air one there and the fire one there, and we'll put those on, and zap! Make it happen. And then we've got to put all these things together to make a rune of greed and a rune of sloth. There's greed. So the greed is spring, water, and 2 mana diamonds. I know the other one's mana diamonds as well, so I may as well get the diamonds sorted out and mannerify them. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Diamond, there we go. So we need 4 of these altogether, I think. I may need to make another one in a bit, but I think that's right. This one done. Awesome. Let's go pop that. Oh, give me back. Give me back. Pop that on there. And zap it. Okay, so now we've got the autumn. Awesome. And we've got a couple of water left over. That's not bad. Okay, so let's just pop these in here and make the mana diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now I need 2 for the next one, and then 2 for the one after that. The greed is 2 mana diamonds, water and spring. Water and spring. Well, there's the spring, and there's one of the water. Okay, pop and do your thing. See, in Botania, there's lots of ways to generate mana. Lots and lots of ways to generate mana. And if you're playing Botania sort of on its own, then that's okay to go and generate lots and lots of mana from all different places. But I just have 1 mana pool that I keep full. And I just generate the mana from for that 1 mana pool to stay full. So when I need to do a bit of crafting like this, I can just crack on with it. I just crack on with doing the things that I need to do to make what I need to make happen. And then just leave it alone again for a bit. Oh, I did that. So, yeah, anyway. The next one is not... We've done summer, autumn yet. We've done that. Lust, gluttony, greed. We need sloth. So that is 2 mana diamonds, air, and autumn. Okay. 2 mana diamonds have already put on. Air and autumn to go on. There we go. Bomb and do that. Yeah, so I've never seen the point of creating so much mana that you can't do anything with it. Most of Botania is all about generating mana. At least it was for the first 100 updates, the first 100 versions of Botania. There was only a couple of things that were actually useful that you could use all the mana for. Mostly everything was all about generating tons and tons of mana. And I've always just used day blooms as a basic source. If I'm playing in a mod pack with lots of other things to do, then you can just have day blooms just sitting there, focusing all of the mana into one pool, and then when you need mana, you just come and use it. See, I haven't used all of this mana yet. I've got a lot of things made that I needed to make, and I don't need to worry about it. I'm pretty sure I need the rune of greed and sloth next, but this recipe is now in here. And we've got to do it in arcane confusion. Arcane infusion, the way I do it sometimes, arcane confusion there. We need mana pearl and 2 pink mana petals. Okay. Let's put these other spare runes out the way, and that out the way, and that out the way. So, I need 2 mana pearls. Oh, I need a mana pearl. That was what it said, wasn't it? So let's get a pearl. And a pearl, I should have plenty of those, yeah. And look at the stock I've got of these treasures again. I only emptied them up the other day. I just emptied them all out, and now I've got this supply again. Right, so we got that. Okay, and then what's the other thing? Oh, 2 pink mana petals. I've got that. I got that covered. 2 pink mana petals. I think it did say mana petals, didn't it? Yeah. Let's blast that. Gimme. 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 There we go. 2 of those. Okay. What else was there? That. The redstone root. Okay. I think I've still got some long grass left over from last time. Grass. Yeah. We'll get one of those and then some redstone. Yeah, there we go. Mix those together, make a redstone root. Oh, I've made 2. Oh, well, I've got a redstone root for later. That's that. Put that away. Right, and the one other thing was the Salis Mundus, I think. Oh, I've got a pink mystical flower to get as well. Yeah, this was my problem. I thought about this earlier. I've got mystical flowers here, right? I break it. I get the petal and I get the pink flower. But I don't get the actual pink flower, which is kind of annoying. So I get the petals and seeds, but I don't get the actual flower. So I'm going to get the actual mystical flower. I'm going to have to plant it separately, aren't I? So what I did was I made a load of pods all up and started getting it sifted down here. I think it's finished now. Yeah, it looks like it's finished now. And sent all that into the system. So hopefully I've got another seed. Let's go pink. Yeah, I managed to get 3 more mystical pink seeds, which is good to go. And I'm going to use that over here in this. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't plant them any other way. So how do I get an actual mystical flower? Does it turn into a flower? No, it doesn't. The flower seeds, but they're not flowers. Okay, so that's the issue that I've got to face. That's the issue I've got to figure out. Because I've already got the Salis Mundus. That's all in my Thorncraft area. But I've got to figure out how I'm going to get this flower. Now, the only way that I know of to get a flower... Let's put that in there. The only way I know of to get a flower is to do the special like bone meal thing that you can do from Botania, which is let's see if I can find it. Floral fertilizer. There we go. Floral fertilizer, which is there. Okay. Floral white powder, 3 powder and a bone meal, or any of these. Yeah, any of these and a bone meal. So, which is good. So I've got 2 yellow, 2 red, and a bone meal would do it, and hopefully get a pink out of it. One of the reasons why I've been harvesting these guys is to get the dandelion yellow and the red, and I can get another one of each there as well now. Actually, I'll get another one of those as well. And then get some bone meal and mix it together to make that. Now, I think I need to grass an area up. And I've removed all the grass from my area because, well, you know, it's a hostile place out here. There we go. Let's get that. Do I already have any yellow? Yes, I do. Awesome. Let's put that in there. I got some more mystical flowers there as well now. Let's get another one of those. So 2. That's probably not going to be enough. Probably not going to be enough, but we might get lucky. If we don't get lucky, then I'll do some more bone meal into the flowers and make a few more bits and pieces and try and get us up to speed. But I need grass now. I need grass. There's a grass block. Okay. So let's just set this up over here for now, shall we? Yeah, let's just set it up over here, because I can always put this away again afterwards easily enough. Silk touch it and all that. Okay, so floral fertilizer, pop. Give me a pink. No, you didn't. Okay. Well, I've just earned an achievement for getting the flowers for the first time. Pink? No. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go away, harvest some more flowers and do it. I'm just going to bone meal those plants and make some more of the mystical stuff and try and make it. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. I'll be back in a minute. That actually took quite some doing, I can tell you. Quite some doing. It's not easy. I've got all of these other colours of flowers after spending ages bone mealing up there. I ended up with like 6 or 7 of these floral fertilizers altogether. Oh, there's 2 now. That's good. I got a second one. That's cool. And I was only after 1 pink flower. Da 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 da. Okay, so can I don't think I can fit all these away. Let me throw them away into the AE system for now. I don't think I need any more after this, so I'll just get them all out of there later and sort them out somewhere. Maybe turn them into all petals or something. Right, so next up, we set up the Thorncraft infusion, and I've set everything up so far, all the ingredients, mainly just to clear my inventory out. And then the final piece is the centerpiece. We put a pink flower in the center. Okay, so how much do we need? Alienus, 10 Alienus, 8 Arum, 8 Precantatia. Alienus, oh man, 10 Alienus. I think I can do the Precantatia and the Aram. The Aram's pretty hard because you've got to use the Essense to make it in the first place. Let's see what I've got. I think this is still the hardest way of doing things. It's all going into there like that. Okay, no, don't want any of that. What have we got in here? I've got the Precantatio in there. Okay, and let's get some jars. I think I've got some jars. Yes, I've got some jars. Okay. I think I can just go like this now, yeah? Precantatio, and I'll have a full jar of that. Thank you. The other things that we needed. Let's take this out. We've done that one. Check this one out. See what we got in here. We needed... We've got some more Precantatio. Aram. I think 10 might just be enough. Might just be enough. Let's double check that. Yeah, we needed 8. That's okay then. I don't know about the alienus though. I don't think I've got any alienus anywhere. I'll have a look though. No. I will get around to sorting all these out as well. There's another reason for having all of the things that I need in the first place. All the essence that we're about to start making using this flower will go towards processing everything in here. Oh, dang it. Okay, well that's in there. That's that. So I need a way to make alienus. How do we make alienus? This guy here. How do we make it? Let's see what I've got in my little box of tricks. Oh, it's first page. Alienus. What have I got? Ender pearls. Ender pearls make alienus. No problemo. I need to make 10 though. So oh, actually I've got an A system right here. What am I running all the way over there for? Ender pearls. Yes, we'll take a stack of ender pearls, and we shall make alienus in this one. Or shall I just melt it down in one of these guys? You're not doing anything because I actually ran out of cobblestone. It's crazy. First time ever, other than when we started, that I ran out of cobblestone. I was noticing when I was building the little farms there, the last bit of cobblestone got used up. I've got no cobble. Look at it all. It's all gone. No cobble. I'm going to have to do cobble and sand generators again. I haven't needed to do that for ages because we've had it running for ages. Do I have it in there? No. Alienus in there then? No. Where's the alienus gone? Give me the alienus. Why aren't you giving me alienus? Do you not always give alienus? It's there. It's doing it. Yeah, there it is. It's going in. It's going in. We also get in Precantatio as well, though. And Journey. Well, that's different. Well, I say different. That sort of makes sense with an ender pearl, doesn't it? Yeah, that sort of makes sense. Okay, let's see. Are we getting any in there? No. Are we getting any in there? No. So where's it going then? It's going into one of these, isn't it? Yeah, it's going into one of these instead of where I wanted it to go. There it is, going in there now. Okay. So you come out, and I'll put that one in. But I've got to do a bit of mixing about to try and get the ones that I want. Get the thing I need. I think there should be an actual console that I can use, but I don't have time right now to make it because I'm trying to get this one thing done for this episode. So we'll mess around with that later. I know there's like a terminal that I can use. Alienus. There we go. And let's put a jar in there. Take all the alienus out. Thank you very much. So that should be good enough to go now. That should be good enough to go. So let's put all of these back away. And head back on upstairs. We should have everything we need now. Apart from my wand to start it all off. But that's good. Okay, Precantatio, we only needed like 8 Precantatio. I'll put it on top of there. It doesn't actually go onto the pedestal, it goes next to the pedestal. Aram, we needed 10, which we can make some more once we've got this Essentia coming in. And Alienus, we needed 10 as well, didn't we? Or maybe it was 8 for the Aram and 10 of that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, do I have a wand in here? No, I should really start carrying my wands in that bag of holding now. Because, well, I'm going to use them all the time, aren't we? Iron capped wand not big enough, so where did I put my main wand? Is it in here? Yes, it is. Okay. And a quick recharge, and we're away. Oh, zapping. What are you? You're the smaller one. I'll take everything out of you. So you can get zapped up by this one much faster. Looking good, looking good. Can I take some out of you as well? Yep, awesome. Okay, and then all the way up to the top. And give it a blast. Boom. Do me the things that I want you to do. It's taking the alieness, it's got the precantatio to take. It's taking all that jazz. There we go. Don't be knocking things off. Let's put that back on there. Okay, don't be knocking things off, don't be destroying things. Be taking it all nicely, thank you. Yes, 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 yes. I love this crafting methods. The magical mods have huge potential for crafting methods. Love it. And we get one of these. Eucidaisies. Eucidaisy. And I'm just going to place that over here, because I'm guessing that it uses some kind of mana from it. Let's put that away in there for now. There we go. And check it out. Let's see. Unknown. It's full of mana. That's awesome. Okay, but where does it drop stuff? Where does stuff drop? Does it drop quickly or quicker? Oh, there it is. It's gone. It's in there. So there's the essence. So I'm getting ethereal essence from a flower very steadily, but still. It's using mana from this mana pool here, which reminds me, I've got to chop that back quickly as well. I want to make sure that I've got this out of the way. I don't need it anymore. And you, get out of the way. That's it. Let that mana pool start filling up again. The Hopper Hock should pick up everything from it. And that should give me a supply of ethereal essence. Oh, yes. Now, the final thing that I was thinking of, not to do this episode, let me jump. The final thing I was thinking of for around here, yeah, I've got another stairwell coming out of the tower there, which I've put in place. I'm thinking somewhere between here and the botanical area. This is the botanical sort of test room area. I'm thinking of setting up something to have this constantly automated up on the side here. So another auto farm, but this one would be for one of these guys. Or two or three of these guys. I don't know. I don't know how many I want to use yet. But we'll think about it, and I'll play around with it a bit, because this is something pretty awesome. Okay, guys, thank you very, very much for watching another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. I've enjoyed playing around with a bit of Botania today. Hope you have too. I will see you in the next episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Goodbye.